how do I have the ability to go ahead and go all in, buy that one-way ticket, and move across the world? Before we can get into that, we got to talk a little bit about how we got here. I realize it seems kind of overwhelming or seems impossible to some people out there, but I promise you it's not. In the first part of my career was just building up skills, working, saving money, and just expanding my network. Because all along, I knew in the back of my mind that I wanted to do my own thing. I just didn't know how. Well, I knew that I didn't want to work for somebody else my entire career. I did know that I needed to start saving money so that when that time came, I was able to do that. I learned from the first time trying to go on my own that you can't just blindly go off onto your own or try starting your own business if you have no clients, you have no savings, and you have no plan on how to do it. And I learned this the hard way because after about a year and a half of being on my own, account was running out and my clients' leads were drying up. And you might be thinking, oh, boo-hoo, Wyatt, you had to go back to a full-time job after working on your own for 2 years. Yeah, it is boo-hoo me, but that's not the point we're getting into here. What we're getting into is the fact that I had to go back to a full-time job just to save some more money and take another attempt. Because I went back to a full-time job and I told myself this is the last time I was going to give a full-time job a shot, because if I hated it, I was going to quit. Guess what? That was a downward spiral of a company, and it was a blessing in disguise, because when I went back, I decided, you know what? Fuck this. I'd rather grind it out, make less money, and bet on myself than I would to work for any other company. So I prepared myself to do that, saving money, stacking cash so that I could do that. And I was going to quit about 8 months prior, but what ended up happening was I got laid off. And it was the accelerator and the kick in the ass that I needed to just say, fuck it. I was procrastinating. From that time on, I just went for it. And now here we are, 9 months later. I'm still alive. I haven't lost a bunch of money. I have client work. I'm just going for it.